trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, yeah. I'm so handsome. All in Carmine's with my Benz, I'm so fancy. No romancing. Got my baby and she right, she make you vanish. No time to play, got book dates. Had a plan, only had to wait. Always knew I'd make a way. Send a bill, they send a pay. Keep it real, keep the record straight. Keep it real, no time to fake. All that.
Good evening. Welcome back. Word of mouth. It's Wednesday night. Just gonna bang out some invites tonight. I just realized I left the window open down here and it is freezing. So we're awfully cold. I'm gonna play. We're gonna play. I don't know how long I'm gonna make it tonight. I got some stuff I need to do. But I love you guys too much. I'm trying to stay on schedule. I might just have to change the schedule, all right? But I'm going to just purely go invites and events. So I'm going to start on the event to get loosened up. This might actually hurt me a little bit with how cold it is. It dropped down to 30-something today when it was 60-something yesterday. And having the window open kind of freezes us out. All right. Well, we're going to just start right there and see where we go. So, events first. Play this fricker out. Right there. And we'll put the Bulls game on. We need some wins to end this year. It's not like we're going anywhere, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure where we even want to go with it. All right, so we've taken a little bit of a look at this. We'll just play it out, though, tonight and see how I can do. I'm not particularly thinking I'm going to play very well with being frozen. Freezing Golden Tee is not one of my favorite things to do, but I would rather have it be freezing than have it be too hot. I'm that impression on most things in life, guys, that, hey, I can always put more clothing on, but you can only get so naked. Let's see what bag I got set. I started off with the 3 driver bag for this, but I realized it was not necessary, so we'll just stick with this one. All right, thumb shot first. Woo! God, I'm freezing. And if I turn the heat up to kick it up down here, it'll be so hot when I get back upstairs. Yeah, that's great, man. I'm not against it, Dan. Trust me, I'm not. But I'm just sick and tired of, like, I miss seasons, dude. Like, we used to have summer and then spring. Then fall, winter, spring. And now, tomorrow, I could wake up and it's snowing, or we drive up for Easter and there's a blizzard going in Minnesota. Like, I just don't remember it ever being like this. I really don't. Maybe it's just me not remembering the past very well, or I was too messed up when I was younger. But, guys, if you don't think that, I don't remember weather being like this at all. It is definitely different now than when I was in my 20s. Absolutely. 20 years, absolute different. I'm not saying if it's bad, if it's man-made, if it's good. I'm just saying our weather is way different than it was. I'm now starting to think when my dad told me he used to walk up a hill to school both ways in the snow every day. Well, shit, basing off of how the weather's changed since I was a kid, I'm actually starting to think that he might not have been lying to me. Now, this is just genius programming. Look at this. That bush is perfect, right? Like, it is so in play here. Oh! There's so many little goofy things like that God, I wish, like, when somebody tells you, hey, this is an error, right? They could just batch it and have a program run that their editor goes and takes it out of everything. Oh, I hate this hole because of this chip. Yay, we made one. All right, so we're on fire today. We're on fire to start the day. All right, are we going over the top? No, I don't like this one up the top. Now, it's weird. I'm going to high tee the 5-wood here. I know that distance-wise, this isn't the right shot, but... Okay, I don't know about anyone else, but I really don't like hitting the 6-wood with cuts. If I hammer it, fine, but I don't like hitting it. I think that the distance drops way more than I want it to, or else when I'm hitting the cuts, I don't really quite accurately do my calculation on how much distance I'm going to lose. So I just prefer on shots like this, I jump all the way up to the 5, and I'll cut it and hit it soft. No problem. In that regard, in a lot of my old bags, like when we first started building a bag, I didn't put the 6-wood was the first club that I'd lose out of my bags. And man, I might go back to that. There's a lot. I think there might be better choices than a 6-wood. Now, it does help that we have a 9-wood that goes about as far as the 6-wood does. I mean, all three of those woods, the 7, the 8, and the 9, they all can carry a ways. All right, so this one is, I'm always putting it here in different levels of it. My key is you can't go through, if you go through the fairway, you're in trouble. But I kind of liken this shot to the strip par 5 on Eagles, because you're always going to have a shot that's about this distance away. Hey, Robert, how you doing, bud? So when I'm 350, that's no spin. If I'm 360 or more, that's going to be release. If I'm over 370, I'm going to hit roll, but it's not going to make much difference. If I'm shorter than 350, I'm going to hit bite with this shot. And then if I'm at like 300 or 320, I'm going to backspin it. So I feel like this distance is going to be pretty money. Now, my hands are freezing, so we'll see if I can hit the ball. Yeah, I caught it good at least. Oh, all right. So we're playing clean. No points. And it's weird. There's not a lot of points on this setup. Oh, that's a bad cut. I got lucky that caught friend. No, I do. Well, I don't. It was perfect. It was absolutely perfect down here, but I forgot to shut the window. And like I said, it got down into the 30s last night. So it's 30s down here. A space heater would help for me temporarily here, but the amount of times I do stupid stuff, I don't need that one. No, I think I just said exactly what happened. I really do. I think I've said it like 4 times now. But I guess I'll just repeat it all night. I forgot to shut the window down here last night. Or when I actually streamed, so on Monday, and it's been open. It got cold last night. I'll repeat that again in 15 minutes in case you missed it. All right, we're going to high tee the 8.5 here, but we don't need all of the sauce, but we need to hit it hard enough to not. And mind you here, this is always slightly uphill, so your carry distance is going to drop a little bit. So actually, I might just hit this pretty full. There's no sense in leaving it short and screwing myself. Yeah, that's not bad. I'll take it. Yeah, and Mark, since I'm not a rich man, I don't have multiple heating or air conditioning units in my house, so it's not multi-zone. I can't get this area back warm. It's weird though that it didn't purvey out to the rest of the house at all. Like my heater didn't run all night. And it is a nice part about having a condo. My heating and cooling expenses go way down because we're the middle of 2 units. So if I don't put my heat on or air on, I stay pretty much at one temperature. Now, obviously, there's going to be some spot times that that's not the case, but. So no points, not doing anything special yet. And I probably got a bunch of invites to accept, so I'll bang through those. Caesar, if you wait 15 minutes, every quarter of an hour, I'm going to mention it. It's that, and then I'm going to sing and dance. Oh, that's not my best effort. I laid off of that, and I don't know why. We'll save the birdie, though. Saves the birdie. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, we got 13 to accept. We got 12 to play. So we got enough to go. We got enough for the night. Unless anybody wants to take a shot at me. No way. A low T baby thumb driver did that. All right, let's see if the cold's got my shushing really bad. What the fuck? That should have read. I don't know. I don't think that's there. I think it might be time to try out Jack Wallen's ball. That sucks though. There's no. That's a gimme. I just can't get this one to go anymore on my chushes. It's kind of weird. That does not clear. Is there a good full? Oh, I kind of. That could be a fun shot. A full 8.5. Well, we're going to just play a cut 8.5 here. Bounce it off the face of the hill, hopefully. All right, let's see it. Let's see if old Slippery got this one. Oh, he did not. Mr. Wentz, good luck. You were close. You had me. Except, again, this is one of my least favorite holes in Golden Tee history. All right, we're going to play this. We're just going to hit a high 9. We're going to let the wind do all the work. And we're going to let it hit the hill and trickle on. Why? No way. That's not short. I can't see if I got a line at the pin. This is stupid. How do I not be... I did not have a line at the pin. Great. Yeah, that hole makes that court... It's... The last 3 holes on Grand Canyon are probably the worst grouping of holes in the history of Golden Tee. I mean, they made 3 straight gimmick-ass holes on a course. And it's actually a really good course until the last 3 holes. Just straight gimmick. Why, thank you very much. I certainly do appreciate it, ma'am. There's a lot of... I mean, it's just a shit hole. Like, you got to bounce it off the wall most of the time, and it's just crap. All right, we're going to play this one more time, then we're going to bang out invites. Oh, I heard sound. Maybe not. Hey, Jay, what's up, bud? Why does it do that? Only on this. Only using Apple Music. If I take my headphone out, it stops my music, even when I put it back in. All right. Hey, Texas, what's up, bud? Yeah, no, like I said in my post, man, we missed, just like humans, storms don't want to be in Cedar Rapids either. Hi, Richard. 2 nights in a row, 2 times in a row, you get both of us. That's awesome. Okay, see, guys, I haven't played. I played a little last night, but these events aren't doing anything. Yeah, they can. Am I wrong? Oh, gotcha. No. I mean, your family's here, but you don't like being, I mean, you've gotten out of here. I thought it was you or Alex Arian. I always mess up his last time. Wait, what? Second biggest always happen. Krieger Oates will push. What's up, guys? Oh, crap. Oh, it's over. That was for the... That was for the, what, Masters one? Yeah, I don't get in that one. You guys get crazy with it. I got you, Eric. Oh my, the coldness is not helping the moistness. I mean, tonight, there can't be any moistness because it's just going to turn to fucking ice. We're getting invites accepted right now, though. Yeah, moist is turning to ice. But I'm the only, I'm only played no more than 3 games of this in a day, and they're like, I'm the only one in it already. And this is my second game today. I think we need a new format on these, to be honest with you guys. I think they should match the Worlds qualifier. I don't know. I would think that people would play it a lot on the home edition. I don't know about you and me, but I would like to have it. You know, in fact, let's do this right now. Okay, good. We'll see. We'll see what kind of. We'll see if we can get a response with that. Let's get them all. All right, there we go. Got it. Yeah, I thought they did. I mean, because I'm telling you right now, this is the least amount of gameplay I've seen on HE events these last couple weeks. Oh, plus then I can play the event instead of fucking around with those stupid stupid glory play stuff, you know? When you look at my avatar, something moves. What are you... Oh! Same thing here, guys. Just get it up here as far as you can. Okay, 384. I'm going to roll it. This might go all the way through the green, but I'm hoping... No, this has got to be released. It's got to be released. That will go way through. Boom. Let's see. Let's see if my short text to a few people will actually make that happen. What? That ball trail shows hole. I don't get it. Oh, no, I'm trying to figure out something to do on the stream to get... I want to give away part of myself for Worlds. Now, there's a chance I might just say fuck it and not bother going. Yeah, they were sometimes. I don't know if they always were, but yeah, they should match up. Hi, Wayne. What's up, buddy? Much to you. Yes, Caesar, there... Well, might not. I just got such a bad taste in my mouth from the last tournament that I really don't want... I don't want a part of it. I really don't want any part of it. Is it the... It's a team. No one wants to team. I'm just frankly tired. That's all. The joy has been getting sucked out little by little. And it's too bad because I enjoy almost everybody in the game. There's a pattern that just keeps repeating, and I can see it repeating again, and I really don't want to be a part of it. No. It's not really against IT. It's just I don't... I really don't... No, I don't want to go that route. I'll leave it alone. Sorry, I'm just waxing poetically about where my mind's at the last couple of weeks. In the North Pole. It made me sad that we're going back to Vegas. That was the first part of it. I didn't want to do that at all. Look, most likely I wouldn't miss Worlds. It's just that the payday can be too big for me. No, Caesar, this was just at home. That wasn't qualifying at all. But it didn't finish it. That was just playing the same sets that they were, or the same games to see what my scores were ending up with. You can only qualify on commercial PGA right now. Young A. Yeah, I haven't qualified yet, Caesar, so I have to go out and play and qualify. I'm still just sitting back, like, I don't even... The pride and the legacy part of it is the reason that would make it really hard for me not to go. But then also the pride and the pride part of it makes me say, I don't want to be a part of this. It just... All right, what do we got? Well, we'll start at the left and work our way through unless we got... All right, we don't have anything that we have to do. Justin, I'm not going to pretend to know, but I do know that just like, hey, I'll say this, I was kind of in the same boat as everybody. I hated the pedestals when we went from the cabinets down to the pedestals. Except now I've gotten older and wiser and realized, like, hey, technology and better equipment is good for everybody. So I'm going to adapt it right away. We've had a lot of people that still don't want to adapt to it. I know you're not one of them, Justin, but I mean, now that you have adjusted to it, it's such a better experience, too. It is. The game's, it is, guys. And you thought I was blowing, people thought I was blowing their chain or just fucking sucking the teat. But I'm not. It is the better piece of equipment. The machine is better. Everything about it's better. The only thing worse about it is the release of it. Like, the potential's all there. We're just not using it either. It is a little bit tough switching back and forth, but it was, I say this much. It's a couple of games for me to go back and play on the Legacy. But when I went from Legacy to this, it was a couple of weeks. It was more, it took me a lot longer. Like, I was frustrated. But now I don't feel like I mean, shit. I didn't play any Legacy on the old before I went to Wisconsin. And I'm sorry, I was shooting better than anybody in that fucking room. But of course, with me, well, it's not a chipping sensitivity. I think what you're catching there is the difference in the avatars. I think that you're. Now, if you click chip, you probably wouldn't notice a difference. I don't do that, so. But I think that you're maybe getting more pullback on something than you thought you were. But it's funny, when I played the last time, when I was playing a Legacy, I was fucking chipping like a madman. Let's do this. No, Jeremy, it's the same. It's the same pattern for, the last 20 years, and I just think I need to get away from that. I don't notice a difference in it at all. I just think the look is different, and it's the look. It's really the look for me. I mean, this goes down to the theory of, okay, our resolution is basically twice as many pixels, right? So does that mean that you have twice as much of an ability to go in? I don't think that's the case one bit at all. But what the fuck, dude? This tee box is new. Guys, this is a different tee box than I've ever had here. Am I losing my mind? I have never had this where this was a straight line in. I've never seen this tee box. I don't know where I'm supposed to go now. Do I just go down the fairway? I mean, there was a tee box before that we'd go, but were we going to here? No, it's got to be go here. Yeah, that works. I was confused. Sorry, that was 99% of the time on that hole, I would go to that island. But that island was always like a half-cut 3-wood or driver, and you were perfect. That was a straight line. I was scared. When I was looking at it, I didn't know if that was the same island. Oh. Yeah, see, this is weird, though, that none of the big dogs have qualified. I think I'm really going to go qualify during the St. Louis tournament. I think that's when my time will be. Yeah, I don't... Well, but no, it wasn't that box. Frank, it never lined you up to make that island a clear shot. When you had the tee box we were thinking of, it was blocked going to the island, so you almost had to go the other way. Oh, I nuked that ball. Woo! No, I'm absolutely out, Wayne. I'm not going to the St. Louis tournament. I'm not going to be in St. Louis. I mean, I might go out and play and get my spot for Worlds that weekend. No, I'm not going to be in Dallas either. Sorry, brother. No, I'm not. Look, I'm not going to any PGT events anymore. Done. You guys will go. You'll have a good time. Now, what I'm hoping to look forward to are the things like Mark Williams warm up for Worlds type tournaments in Atlanta. Now, I've been looking. I'm trying to see if I can make it work. I don't think I can, but those are the kind of things I want to go to, guys. This is the special shot, right? This is the fun one. This is why I carry this club on this hole. Well, stuff like, okay, so like Mark has he's doing Mark Williams is doing a warm-up 40 man tournament on PGA machines at Winston's in Atlanta or oh, it stuck. There we go, we're good. Only reason I have a 0 hybrid on this. Yeah, that's the one that's coming up, Hazel. We generally will have a schedule here, or Richard will have a schedule. It's not me. I don't have. He's good at making all sorts of stuff like that. But he's a Google Sheets guy, and I'm not a Google. I like my Microsoft files. I know they're pretty interchangeable, but we haven't been keeping up with it much. There we go. No, it's actually going to be 5 machines he's got guaranteed, maybe a 6, but I don't think Winston's will fit a 6 machine. But he'll have 5 up for that one. But really, the draw of that one to everybody should be, it's going to be the first tournament on all PGA. So if you're worried about going to Worlds in July and you don't have a PGA in your area, you want to get some in, that's going to be a great way to get some actual game experience on a PGA machine. Okay, so do I want to go with the O-Bird or do I want to go with the low 8.5? We're going to go low 8.5. I left it soft. That was soft. All right, we'll take the 29, the clean 29. And I believe that it's going to be something like June 15th, something like that. He may have announced the dates, but he's still waiting on a couple of finalizations of things. Oh, sweet. That's awesome, Wayne. Yeah, Mark's awesome. I talked to Mark more than I thought. Than I think I should. But if you guys have a PGA machine or you have one at the bar that you play at, you guys are welcome to get in on the Tuesday night Winston's tournaments. It's just you play 2 lock conditions courses. So if you have a PGA, you get the code, you hit the screen and type in the code. And he keeps track. It's handicapped. It's fun. It's just $25. June 10th and 11th. Thank you. It's going to be a little bit tight space, but hopefully this is really, it's really a build into more tournaments coming back to the East Coast. And I think he's going to get the relationship that they have with their vendors very good. Now, the thing is, I played back in the day, back in my early years and yesteryear. One of my earlier tournaments was I don't even remember what I want to say it was called the Southern Southern Regional, but it wasn't the Southern. But we played at what was it, Mazzy or the Mez? Was it Mazzy's or the Mez? One of those two in Marietta. And it's fun to see those guys still in the game, man. That's why when we saw Dutch, we lost Dutch. That's the kind of stuff I remember Dutch from. And I haven't told Mark this at all, but when we first started texting, it said Mark Williams. I thought that was Dutch, his real name. At first, when I first got a message from him, it was Mazzy's. Okay. And then I was like, oh shit, they're not the same person. Yeah, I think you're right. It was Mazzy's, not the Meds. But there's a lot of history in the East Coast there with Golden Tee. I mean, the East Coast used to be a hotbed. Then it was the East Coast, then Illinois, then it went to Minnesota, then to Texas. And I don't know where it is now, man. I don't know where the biggest hotbed of Golden Tee would be located now. I'd probably still say, I mean, it might be St. Louis, but then it's not. It may be the most games played there, but it's the least social of the most games. Hey, Jay. I mean, these Tennessee guys play a lot. I know I was talking to Sustanifer the other day. I know he's planning on getting back in now, too, which is good. I thought we were going to see him in Wisconsin. I was very sad when that didn't happen. Oh, he absolutely did. But when you go way back like me with it, when you hear Dutch, look, we always heard Dutch and Wade Kids were the two together. And it was weird because I always thought Wade Kids was like not his real name, and it actually is. But it's funny. It's funny how everything gets back in. I don't know. I think he's sick of actually having sex with women. Maybe something like that. Guys, when you stop playing Golden Tee, you realize that you've taken away one of your biggest stress reliefs. Now, unfortunately for me, it was a great stress relief, and it was also my biggest stressor, too, at the same time. Yeah, no, actually, he was actually going to buy Adam Harris's Legacy machine. Oh. I think he's just bored. Really, I think it was more boredom than anything. It doesn't take that much to... Well, once you get it down... I really don't think if you ever get good at Golden Tee, you can always be good, right? You can be good then, right? And I'm not talking about that first time you shoot a 30. You're very good at the game historically, but when we're talking good in this sense, we're talking like a level like you're getting a 30 on most courses. Again, you're getting a 30 most games kind of thing, or you're shooting clean at least most games. Oh yeah, that's it. That for a newer person, reps are probably the biggest, the biggest part of the whole thing. Reps. Wow, maybe the cold is working for me. I'm not holding anything out, but now I'm going to jinx it, but I've yet to miss anything yet. Well, yeah, 1 every 10 rounds ends up being a great... that an attainable goal is true, right? And I mean, I know that this is going to sound almost self-serving. I don't know how to put it, but I'm telling you right now, there's like winning tournaments is the only last thing. Like I'm not gonna shooting a 7 better was done by me and no one else in the last 30 years, right? So I mean, I'm disappointed now. I want an 8 better. But that's like it nearly impossible. So now I've got unattainable goals, and I just don't. It's like you can't just grind to make it happen. That just doesn't happen. It's just you're just sitting there like, God, I don't. Everything else just pisses me off now. I like don't get happy when I have like a 3 or 4 better. I'm like, yeah, great. I should have had 4 more there. You know what I mean? It's that same kind of thing like Jay said, like Jeremy's saying. You got to have to set realistic expectations, but once you've gotten to a point, you have to have unrealistic, or the realistic expectations are still hard to attain. Yeah, no, but I'm probably learning that. Honestly, I'm starting to realize that the tournaments aren't. I'm sorry, they're not really set for anybody to win. Not saying anything's rigged, but there's definitely a strong sense of favoritism through the whole community. And that's all we'll say about that. No. Woo! Oh, that might be worse, because now, am I going to put it? Well, yeah, that happens, dude. I'm telling you, Jeremy, that's just tournaments. You got to play enough of them to get used to it, right? I do not have a pass as of yet. I'm probably going to go out on Saturday or Sunday when the St. Louis tournament's going on and go get it then. Like something like that. Cam, yeah, you're going to do fine, dude. Let's do it for my squad. I'm like, oh, God. Oh, my God. You just saw it safe side. I'm like, oh. But like I said, though, like, I mean, tournaments well and good, right? But going to these major events, right? You have a dichotomy inside of you. Like, I want to go and have a great time and party and get hammered. But now as I've gotten older, I can't do that and still function well enough. Plus the competition is so stiff now that it's just not, I can't just be having fun the whole time. Right? Like, I can't just get all fucked up and expect to do well. It's worked a couple of times in the past, but now it's just impossible. You can't make mistakes like I make when I'm in that condition. So, I mean, that's the fun part of tournament. So it's like you almost have to choose to go and have the best time or choose and go to win. And I don't want to go to choose to win. Like, I want to win, but I guess I don't want to put out the effort, if that's what you want to say. I mean, to me, it's less enjoyable not having a good time. Like, it's probably not as, I mean, I guess it's great to have wins, but it's not as fun of a weekend for certain. I don't know if I'm making much sense. It's hard. Now, but Wayne, I'm not, this isn't a knock or anything like that, but we have 2 different levels of expectation for ourselves in the tournament. For me, like, depending on amount that I'm playing, and since I don't play nearly as much as most of the rest of the top players do, I still have the same expectations as if I did. I agree, Jay, and I have a lot of fun when I make it too. It's just a question. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm not a crisis of confidence, but like almost a midlife type crisis here. I know. I should just buy I should just go buy a Mazda Miata. Jeremy, I can't play with myself all weekend, brother. I'm like, oh God. All right, 319. This is a great spot to be. This is one where you could try to ace. We're going to try to make it. Oh, we had the line. Well, I mean, apparently all you have to do on that is just have dinner plans for Saturday, and then you can qualify early. At least that's what I've seen. Hazel, my last live event win was 2017, I believe. Now, remember, though, too, I also had neck surgery since then. I missed, basically almost a year of tournaments. And that wasn't a rude question by any means, man. Oh, Regan. Now you're about to be banned Leroy Brown or Regan Brown. Yeah, they do. But then the people who support the tournaments the most get treated like pariahs, or like there's some sort of a fucking cancer or a virus. Cam, based off of the, are you playing on console? Because I played the beta the 2 weekends it was out. I'm gonna say they didn't screw it up. That's not Brendan. That's Regan Brown, brother. There's the very first step that breathes that straighter underwater. When you're there chest to chest with another. Yeah, I don't think they messed it up by any means. No, that's not Brandon. That is Regan Brown. Where you are, where you going? I know you're the reason I believe in life. Are you talking about Greg Kinsler? If you're talking about Kinswayne. Oh, Raymer. Yeah, I haven't talked to him since his diverticulitis. I forget. I can't say the goddamn word. I would have to say being a doctor is the only reason I think being a doctor is hard is learning how to say every one of these weird words. I think he had diverticulitis is the word I read. But yeah, I've talked to him a couple of times. He's getting better. He said he can't hit hard yet. He's still getting up to snuff with that. But I think otherwise he's feeling fine. God, I hate it. I hate this shot. I hate laying up over here. Actually, that wasn't nearly as bad. I guess it's because the last 2 times I played this course, I messed up the layup over there. He's getting there, though. Unfortunately for him, unfortunately for me, for Tim Jewhouse's handicap tournament, I was waiting I lost the King of the Hill match, so I was waiting the second, third place match, and he ended up getting to me there. So he got, I rickrolled him, but it wasn't because he was played bad. He just didn't have the sauce. I don't know why I didn't backspin that. I'm kind of a bitch. Oh my God. Woo! Yeah, we did. We had a good time. All right, what's next? What's next on the docket? Favorite song? Well, I gotta tell you, Hazel, if I need a big comeback on the back nine, I probably DNF'd already. The name of the song is escaping me, but I love the Logic and Eminem song. That one always gets me. I don't know why I used a T there. Guys, I'll be right back. I'm not leaving you. I just got to use the restroom real quick, so I'm going to put this on pause for a second. I'll be right back.
Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't so handsome. All in Carmine's with my Benz, I'm so fancy. No romancing. Got my baby and she right, she make you vanish. No time to play, got book dates. Had a plan, only had to wait. Always knew I'd make a way. Send a bill, they send a pay. Keep it real, keep the record straight. Keep it real, no time to fake. All authentic in my own lane. I am me till I'm in the grave. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. Ooh, never panic. Get a worry, send it up and then it vanish. Yeah, I can't stand it. Out of order way you move and see you scrambling. On offense, no defense. Still strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this. Now they wish they could beat this. Tables set, now tables turn. Guys playing, don't say a word. Know the price, cause I know my worth. My time, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop.
Nobody asked me anything bad while I was in there, so that's a good thing. I was expecting to get some questions from people that I probably shouldn't answer, but that's okay. We're past that point now. Getting the music back on. And I'm back. Ah. Woo! Honestly, it was refreshing. I'll say that. Now, you guys brought up the colonoscopy stuff. That I must be living pretty right. I know if you guys know me from tournaments, you would disagree. But at home, I'm pretty healthy. I only went to the bathroom 3 or 4 times. It was a little of both. But I bought one of those little. It's actually a really cool tool. This little pineapple slicer I got. And so I've been eating a lot more pineapple, and pineapple's really good for your internal. Get in. One time, ball. Oh. I'm actually not playing too bad with the weather down here, man. All right, so Hazel, you're a new commenter, man. Where are you from? Where do you play at? I'm sure that you'll get a comment and somebody from around here, somebody in here will play in an area close to yours. So I lost this course against Gossett and Sudden Death at a Chicago tournament. In Sudden Death, and he holed out that shot off the rocks, 3 bounces and went in. That's called running bad because you can't really aim that to go in. Now, we're going to go over the top here with a 4. A 5 is generally good, but I'm going to go with the 4 high T backspin. Wow. No, I did not hit that well. That's why. My distance should have been right. I thought that was going to be my first miss of the night. Oh, I gotcha. Now I got you, brother. So, where are you from, Chad? Age 6 location, brother. All right, so there's a spot you want to put this. Now, you can put it down here and have a 9 wood in. But from over here, right past the shit, it's perfect. It's higher up. Now I can play whatever I want in with backspin. We're good. It gives you a really good spot coming in. All right. Now we're at there's a tee box here that's much higher. If you look here, the one on the left above us is higher. Both of those are. This one's the low one. So we probably have a hard time clearing that. Oh, nice. We probably will have a hard time clearing that. I'm actually looking at this. I still think the high five's my play here. We're going to do it. We'll see if it's over. I can't tell from this angle. Oh, yeah, no problem. Perfect. Look at that. Look at that. Now, Chad, did you start listening to my guy? Did you check out any Little Dicky? Bulldozer. That's really what I want to know, Chad. Have you listened to any of the Dicky? If you really want to hear some Little Dicky, look up Sway. Look up Little Dicky freestyle on Sway. And you're going to be like, holy shit, this guy's hilarious and he's amazing. I mean, he's good enough freestyling that you're like, no way, this is pre-written. But Now, Chad's another adopter of the GT PGA Home Edition. Yeah. Is that a rockin'? We're going to try something stupid here, guys. Yeah. I've never been that big of a fan of them. Okay, that's special, guys. I've never gotten that on before. Oh my god. Oh my god, you can't miss the putt after driving that. All right, that showed me I don't think I've ever had that set up before. Yeah, just never was. Never got into him too much. Well, I want to say I remember somebody having a hole in one on it back, but I think it was only it was a hole in one on it, but I think it was from a setup that was not like prize play. It was like your glory setup, so you could get weird ones that weren't the tee boxes that were available on prize. Well, so honestly, I didn't know it was ever drivable. Dude, wow, that was dumb. I'm supposed to. Oh. Wow, now I'm off par on those scores. That's not good. Well, Bryce can play a little bit. It's fun knocking Bryce. In Wisconsin at Painter Jim's thing, we played a money game on the stream, like after we got done qualifying. And he ended up, I chipped into the water on 18. Well, shit, dude, that's fantastic, brother. You watch Are you playing the new courses right now, CM? Or were you playing something old? You had a home edition, you had a bar. What do you got? Because if you're shooting a 23, you can make your putts, you can chip a little bit. You're not like totally inept. So my guess is you might just be missing a little bit. Oh crap, dude, that's awesome, man. Well, you're gonna get hooked. You're gonna need to get that thing updated. Oh my god, I babied that. Wow, we're blowing it. Well, I hadn't missed a shot all night, and now I've just totally blown my game out. Oh, okay, good. You got it updated. Awesome. Well, don't hesitate to reach out if you ever need anything or you get stuck with anything. Don't hesitate to reach out. That's what I'm here for. Yeah, you're welcome, brother. But I'm telling you right now, this statistic's a bit old, but the average round of all Golden Tee rounds ever played is like +2. Now, I think the last couple of years, some of the changes have made it a little easier. So I'd say it's probably -2 now. So when you're shooting a 23, you do realize you're the top 1% of anyone who's ever played the game. So you can't degrade yourself too much, or degrade yourself. Sorry. The biggest thing I can give you, though, CM, is learn to get the max distance on your shots, right? And that's not me. I'm not saying like hitting C3s, but you're going to hear me drop calculations half the time, and that's not even calculation. But I'll say something like, okay, my high T5 wood can carry 350, right? It did, right? It makes a world of difference, but it's probably because you weren't learning how to cut the proper way, since you probably weren't playing with anybody playing at home. So cutting the ball, it's an art form, but with stouts, you don't have to do it. You can do a lot more directional aiming. But yeah, that's it. That's going to be where the biggest difference lies, is you got a lot more straight shots. But what I'm telling you is that, yeah, and it's really, and once you get the feel down, you'll then go, oh, I get this now. I can do this and throw it all the way out. Or like I can hit, see, like this one right here, I'm thinking I should get an eagle on this, because I'm going to hit my drive 400 yards, right? I'm going to hit this, I don't need it, I'm going to just hit it straight, and I'll be inside of 50, and a 50 I can do this thing called a chush, and you'll see it. It's goofy and stupid, but I'm using the minimums that I can hit rather than the maximums when I'm doing a chush. And this one might not go because I got a little bit too much crosswind, but we're going to try it. Yeah, and my chushing's doing that all the time now. I got to figure that out. I got a feeling my trackball's pulling one way slightly. Oh, shit, CM, dude. No. If you're in Minneapolis, you have access to, I mean, if I was still there, I'd welcome you up to the Marcade in Burnsville. But I don't live there anymore, so now they have the Banger Bunker. The Banger Bunker is fantastic. Okay, so I lived in Bloomington, and in Burnsville, the Banger Bunker is there. Yeah, that's exactly. They're all nailing it. Yes, there are no good players. Absolutely none. It got a lot worse once I moved away. But my wife's family lives in New Prague, so we're up that way quite a bit. All right, so now we got to pick where we're going, man. But the Banger Bunker's in Burnsville. It's off of 42, just south. It's just east of. Wait, is it east? Yeah, just east of like the Byerly's on 42. There, is it a Byerly's? Yeah, it is a Byerly's. I couldn't remember if it was a Lund's or a Byerly's. And Jay's gonna link you to that right now, and he's right on the. All right, we're going to low tee this and just smooth this up. I was actually hoping to hit the water first, but that's fine. But you actually have, yeah, well, and the other thing, okay, so in the northwest suburbs is what is, I mean, you're closer to where I was then. I don't remember anymore. I will be back to Minnesota someday to live. Again, because it's probably my favorite city. You know what? I gotta say, I rushed through an exam in econ, and I was off. I fucked up. I missed one of the questions on it, and I filled out my answer sheet as if I didn't. And I was off by one the whole way, but it's not a big deal. I should still get an A. But yeah, we're doing well still. I'll say this: I'm missing too many classes lately with being doctors and doing stupid tests and shit. So I'm not where I'm not what I'd like to be right now. But yeah, I'm still A's and maybe a B. There's one on the cusp. Go figure. My B is sitting from in speech. And it's just really the problem is on both of my speeches so far, I've gone too long. I just need to make sure I just feel like I got more to say. And I do. God, it's weird, Chad, seeing that name and hearing you ask about like my poop and then asking me about my grades. I'm feeling like some fucking creepy stalker is watching. Yeah, I knew that was going to go over. Well, I am. Chad, as much as I hate to say it, as much as I'd love it to be, I really just... I'm not going to... I got to say, Wisconsin has taken pretty much snatched all the joy out of Golden Tee out of me. It sucks, too, because it's such a... It just really sucked the joy out of me. So the only commercial games I've played since then was, I think I played 3 games since then. I'll tell you this right now, I wouldn't be leaving the house to go play Golden Tee if I didn't have one here right now. Putting you... Wait, what? As of right now, your basic difference is this, right? The one that you have, it's up to, the max is up to 1080p. Wait. Okay, so we're going to start here to start. So, CMQQ is kind of asking a very similar question, Cham, so we'll go through them both. But what I'm playing on right now is the PGA GT Clubhouse Edition, which basically means home edition, right? Oh, he did? Really? Well, that's good, because that place was I haven't been in stadium in 3 months. Probably more than that. I didn't know that he did that, but good. Maybe I mean, honestly, for such a shithole, the fact that I was paying like $6 a beer was insane. Fuck, I forgot that the sticky sand now. All right, so we got to play this to the green on a fly now. Okay, wait a minute. Let me get this question out of the way. All right, so the difference between the Golden Tee that you have and this one, the PGA one, the place that we played at here, Aim. But the major difference is hardware is better on the PGA. You have PGA courses, real courses that will never be on your machine. Yours machine maxes out at 1080p with the most recent system on it. Which yours is going to have, yours is actually going to have the same hardware here, right? It's going to have the same hardware, except without the PGA branded one, you'll never be able to get the PGA edition. And unfortunately, the legacy machines are going to stop updating. Like, you're not going to be able to go, and I want to say it's 2026 would be the last update you can get. And so that's the major difference there. Now, the PGA one is the newest one, yada, yada, yada. It's running in 4K. You can see on the stream, you can definitely see a difference in it. Different models on things. And once Legacy phases out more, you're going to have different modes available. Honestly, if I'm you and if you're worried about, if you're thinking about it, selling your PGA machine, so I'm guessing you spent right around 4K for it. For the one that you have right now, the Titan box is what they're going to call it, the Titan hardware inside of it, and if you got it in 21, you could get $3,500 for it right now, because there are still quite a few people that dislike this deck and dislike this machine. Cool. This is Bayou Bay, Aim. So you can get $3,500 for it. Now, to me, if I'm not somebody who's making money playing the game at the bar, $500 for the 2 years or a year you played it, it's probably not that bad of a play. I know you got it. But it is a little bit more expensive, and a lot of that was supply chain and materials issues. They really wanted to keep it the exact same price point. But let me hit that. I'm fine with that. That's safe. So, okay, so now hopefully let's go to Cham. Yeah, so that's really it. So same courses will have the same basic 7. Oh yeah, absolutely. You're going to lose. They made a decision not to keep the clothing, but all the stats carries over. And then equipment too doesn't carry over. So it's basically, they kind of said, we've had this last iteration going for since 2005. Yeah, I think we can start over and get some different shit. And that's going to be the major difference. Now, you're going to see a lot of events modes coming that you won't be able to get on the non-PGA editions. So that they're going to start focusing more on that. But eventually, yours is phasing out within the next 4 years now. They said 5 years, and that was 2020. Then 2020 didn't release any machines. So I'm assuming 2026. You do get to you do have to re-earn it. There's not quite as many yet, and that's one of the things people bitch about. I don't know why. But there are, that's the major difference there. That is the biggest, that is one of the biggest complaints from people. Now, it's also funny, too, like, stouts aren't available anymore, but they have a new ball called Breeze that is the exact same thing as stouts. But if you look at the bottom right-hand corner, my Build-A-Ball tells you I'm using stouts. So you can still use anything that's in the app that you've bought in the app, except clubs you have to rebuy. I know that was... But we're talking short-term here. That's a smart man. And when you do it, we all personally, right? Like, you can buy straight from IT, that works. I'm going to say this, that the service is better from the resellers. Yeah, Justin has. I've won 200, so... Yeah, well, I will recommend you to go to friends of the program, FS Gaming. They're actually friends with Gomez. They run a little place that, like the one that we have in Minnesota as well, but also the best support you can get. So but when it comes time, if you're really looking into it, I'll have you reach out to some friends of mine, Brian Roski or Adam Fitzgerald. Yeah, they are exactly the same. They are. And then also, I am more prone to help people that stay in the family, right? And it's weird, CM. you're going to realize that this whole group of us is fucking an extremely dysfunctional family. I got married in 2018 in Minnesota at a Profile Event Center in Minneapolis, right? And my wife is basically, her whole family is the whole town of New Prague. And she was like, oh my God, my side of the family is going to be crazy. Nope. Not at all, bro. Our Golden Tee family, they made those guys leave early. And we closed the fucking place down. Hi, Ryan. How you doing, buddy? Another Minnesotan right here. It was a hell of a party, Dave. I was actually talking with Gomez about it the other day because I Facebook messaged him for something, and the funny thing was, the last thing that it was is me asking him, do you want chicken or salmon? Because it was like he ended up coming last minute because Adam Fitzgerald backed out of it. He couldn't bring the machine. I murdered that. I don't know what the fuck that was. That was terrible. Wow. That's worse. My chipping. That's atrocious. That's a great way to finish a clean round on this course, isn't it? The sad thing is, I'm playing Bernhardt. That might still win. I might have. Oh, no, that's not. No, I lost that one. Yeah, there's some stories from that. I mean, we ended up down at shit. Where's the place that Wes plays in Minneapolis? I still go with the MVP of the wedding was Clint Grover. Clint Grover, MVP of the wedding, and it was so down low, but he ended up. Oh, CM, dude, Yeah, I just kind of muscle spasm it. All right, let's knock these out. Let's keep going, man. I'm having a good time chatting with you guys. I appreciate it. I'll tell you this: if I didn't have the stream and I didn't get to talk to you guys when I play, if I didn't have this and have the stream and get to talk to you guys and play, honestly, I probably wouldn't be playing the game anymore. Oh, so the Grover story. So two of my wife's bridesmaids, one was her sister. My wife's sister was one of her she had two sisters as bridesmaids. Her older sister was one of her bridesmaids, and she brought one of her friends that's friends with Jill. They all worked together at Bumpers in Burnsville back in the day. So they get hammered, and they get her and her friend get hammered. Well, she had our nephews there with her too. So this is Clint Grover being the man. He ends up walking both of their drunk asses back to the hotel room and babysits the kids for a bit. And me personally, before I was married or before in a relationship, weddings were a great time to. Like, that would have been the time, like, I would have used that taking care of the family as a way to hook up. No, he didn't even try anything. Total gentleman, which was, I was actually disappointed, but also very, very impressed. I've never been able to be that total gentleman. I'm not very pleased with him. I was actually angry with him. So he was like an MVP'er. My God, yeah. Oh, don't do it. That's so bad. I just muscle spasmed. And now they're this is so fucking bad. Dude, this is the worst thing they've ever done. I'm sorry to this. I'm sorry. This is not physics. This whole sticky sand is the worst thing I've ever seen, dude. This is such a terrible thing, and no one wants to fix it. I don't understand it. It is the worst thing they've done ever. Well, look at the physics, right? That ball should not stop there. That should have rolled down to the back of the bunker. But now it stops, and now I have an invisible wall that I can't get over. Yeah, we're not even... See, this is why... What course do I play on the back nine? None. It's such shit. That, like, there's no way that ball shouldn't have been in a place where I can't get out of. Oh, yeah, they changed that. Somebody had a bright idea there. Hey, let's make the sand not bounce. Okay, cool. But you already had a surface called mud. And that's basically what sand is now. It's mud. And it really, the worst part of it for me is that it changed the effects on old courses too. So a change that they made for this. Oh, it changed everything about the game though. Like, you don't know how many shots that we were hitting before that you'd play like an A1 into the bunker and it would bounce out and ramp out of it because that's how it played. But none of that works anymore. And now, like, the worst thing is I got a shot like I just hit. When that ball barely trickles off a green and rolls down a slope, it then, right when it hits the sand, it stops. So when you have a transition from sand to dirt to rough, in between, at each one of those transitions, no matter how big or small it is, there's a little invisible wall, and you keep hitting it. Well, the first time I noticed it, Wayne, is I was playing an invite on Safari. I definitely have some contacts. See, I got a couple of group things that we work on. I'd like it to be more so. But I've tried to give them a couple of direct lines. Well, the designer of the courses, non-GoldenTeeTV player, might add, thinks it's good. He likes it. Let's see if my shush will fucking finally go straight. My God, I can't... What is that? Ah! Fuck no. No. Look, they don't play it. Nobody there. There's nobody in the building that's skilled enough to understand when things are wrong. I'll tell that everyone. I would agree with you on that. I would agree with you on that, Justin, but I don't want to design a course, Chad. No, I don't have that creative gene. Like, I don't have that creative gene. I would just rather assassinate the characters of the people who do more creative things than me. Well, so they do in a way. Like, I go in every year and play all the courses beforehand and give them a little bit. Oh, I've done a few of those, Chad. I've designed a couple of the events for us. But I do get in and play all the courses, and like, I've gotten in 3 times and played 2023 this year. I've said in the past, 2023, the courses, they're in better shape right now than most courses are at this point in the release schedule. Like, honestly, when I played them the last time before Dallas, they honestly could have released them now, they're not too bad. There's not too many bad things that are broken on them. I didn't get to test them totally fully to find a lot of the random glitches, but I didn't find anything really bad. But this year was the first year that I got to sit with Jim Z while testing them, and we talked through some stuff. We used to know pretty much almost exactly CM, but the pandemic really changed everything. And now then the PGA Tour machine released, and then we had no way of they couldn't get equipment. We will get a schedule. They generally give us a map out, but I hate to say it, they failed to meet. I mean, I want to say out of the last schedule that they gave, there was 30 different dates on it of things happening. And I want to say out of 30, they got 2 dates right. I think 2, maybe 3. Maybe I think the remastered course is really. I haven't heard that rumor at all, Super. I didn't get that one at all. I mean, look, I know, Cham, I would say, okay, Cham, here's my thing for you. Unless you have disposable income that you just want to throw around, go out to the bar, find a PGA game, and play it. Get a few games and play it for a month. If you find yourself getting interested in it, the Golden Tee Go is a worthless way to get into Golden Tee. It's useless. It's great for what it does. It's a good piece of equipment. If I had a Golden Tee Go, I would sell it in a day because you can't do most of the stuff. Eagles Peak came out right around when they said, I believe. Yeah, those two were right. Yeah, but so here, okay, I'm gonna go. We're gonna get a little mouth story time here. So I go into IT, and this is a couple years back. Adam Kramer wasn't the VP of Golden Tee or of amusement. It was Don Pessione. And if you guys have met Don, great dude, a lot of fun. You can argue with him. He'll argue with you straight at you, right? You can have you can basically almost get into fist fights and then you'll have a hug afterward. So very strong-willed. He's a lot like myself, only he smokes a lot more weed than I do. But, hi, Don. I love you, buddy. So I'm walking through the offices and I see this machine sitting there. And I stop Don and I'm like, wait a minute. What the fuck is this, right? And I picked it up and I fucking laughed at him. The GT Go version 1, it had like I want to say it was a 13-inch screen built into it, right? So, and I laughed, right? And I was like, dude, what is this? Come on, what is this shenanigan? And he's like, no, man, it's a full Nighthawk. It's got everything, same hardware in it, but it's a Go. And I was like, dude, what person in their right mind is going to buy this? And he tells me, he's like, well, this was really a developed thing with Costco wanted something from us. They had that $300 one-up arcade, but they wanted something the real deal. They had a lot of interest from the one-up arcade. So this was developed for them, and it was going to be marketed as just straight a tailgating product, right? Like, it was never going to be online. It was always going to be casual, and it was meant to take with you to go tailgating, right? Well, they released it, and the first version sold out in like 3 days. Well, I could try to get some final word on that, but that wouldn't make sense to me because honestly, the courses are pretty much ready to go. At least the first three. Oh my God, what did I just do? Yeah, people are saying that. Dear God, come on, dumbass. Guys, I'll get that verified tomorrow, and then we'll have some info for Friday, and you'll hear it. I'll have it straight from the horse's mouth. I am calling Adam Kramer a horse right now, so if you're watching Adam, you're a horse. I would have to say that would not. Honestly, I don't think that's a good idea, but no, that was too easy. It was too easy though, CM. That's the kind of shit like I can't miss. But if you notice though, you're seeing though, right? Before I played Stouts, most shots were cut shots, right? I would rarely have thumb straight shots or no pullback. Not rarely, but right now I'm saying that maybe 3/4 of all my shots are push shots or no pullback shots, and that's a good thing to get your arms around when you're starting off, is to learn the no pullback shot. Well, no, it used to always be released right at the same time as the NIV, which was great because we'd have a tournament like a week after they came out. And now South Carolina's taken over that spot. Yeah, I understand. Ah, God. I wanted this to be the top spot. Yeah, where'd you get that one, Jay? Where'd you hear that? Oh my God, what are you doing, dude? Well, with that cat out of the bag, I'll say this, that the first time I played Bonnie Moore Black, I was like, what the fuck? Because that putt would never have come off, so my 5-iron's my chipping club. And that's generally the club I'll use for my short chips. If I would have putted that ball would have never come off that fringe. I just know on that hole that fringe is a little bit more reactive, so the ball wouldn't have even gotten to the right. It would have never made it back. Chad, I don't know, man. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so that's okay. See, we'll go through that right now, right? You basically, we want to chip with a low lofted club, right? So we can take with the, well, super, hang on, I'll go back. I want to answer CM's question first. The other stuff's all superficial that we can answer, but for him, this might help. So when I build a bag of clubs, the first thing I start with in every bag, I start with my preferred chipping club, right? And when we're chipping, my minimum club, I'm going to chip with my 5-irons, my chipping club. It's what I started with, and I've been using that forever. But in general, right, you're going to have that 1-iron that's going to be your preferred club. And then you're going to take the lowest lofted iron above it if there's an obstacle or something you got to get over. Oh, shit, I forgot. Yeah, I left the window open down here, Justin, So that my chipping club is my 5-iron, and then I'll use the next lowest lofted club going up. And I have a weird part of my game where I don't want to chip with even numbered clubs for some reason. I don't know why. It's just in my head. I always chip with the odd numbered clubs. That's just me. So that's why. So get used to the chipping with that low lofted club, because what we're doing is we're taking the break, wind, everything out of play and turning it almost into a putt. So if you can get used to hitting like a 5-iron, so that club, make that your basis. The 7-iron's generally too high lofted of a club, because you'll still, if you get big crosswinds, not so much with stouts, but big crosswinds with a 7-iron chip would turn it still. Like it would move it. With the 5, it was almost nil. And then if you wanted to use even lower, like we used to use a 3 sometimes, but the 3 was really bad because if you overhit it a little bit, it had a really high chance of rolling over. All right, back to invites. Yeah, by the way, CM, we have some very good bowlers in our community as well. Well, Moose Landing. All right. Wow, holy shit, a bowling. All right, guys, I'm going to put the over-under on this game as 27. So if I'll take all bets that says if I shoot a 27, we push. If I shoot a 28, I win. Anything less, you win. We settle everything up after the stream via Venmo, PayPal. I can do Zelle too. So if anybody's interested in a wager, the over-under is 27 on this game. So Mark, you got a couple different options. Generally, you're going to have 2 ideas. One, if the wind is blowing towards the pin and away from you. One, that the wind's blowing in your face. If the wind's blowing in my face, I'm doing my chush shot, that 35 mile per hour forward only, with between a 5-wood and a 3-wood, and I'm low teeing it most of the time with release or roll. Dude, my eyes just stopped working there. What was that number? Oh, 27's my number, Robert. So that was the worldwide record. Oh, yeah. No, you're up. Caesar's up 10, so I'll take it. I can't take bets I can't make a bet against myself because I could easily rig it. Uh-oh, we've got moisture. All right, we got it. We got a 10. We got 10 from Caesar. We got a 10 from Robert. And we're now one better. Oh, we got 3 now. We got 3 in. So now if I shoot clean the rest of the way, I will... Hi, Ben. If I shoot clean the rest of the way, I'll shoot a 29. Par on this course is always 28, but yes, we do need that shirt. I actually got a sweet TikTok today from John Turturro at the White Sox game. And it's some guy, he's like, you think you're out here rocking shit, and then this motherfucker pulls into the lot, and it's some dude with the moist license plate. Oh, shit! The double moistness! Uh-oh, we are on a double, the moisture times 2. The ice is actually melting in the basement now. Oh! I think we do not need this. We do not need retractions of bets. We're gonna go for it. It was freezing in the basement, man. No, it's because I left a window open here last night. Shit. All right, I really want to go to make this. I can't, though. I can't do what I want to do. I wanted to let that, and that if I had nothing on that from back of the box with the line that I was on, that was in. But if it missed, it was definitely over the edge. Okay, this is where we start getting tricky. Oh, listen, I said, we get you to go to college. Ah, yeah. They want to say. Now we can't afford to be to college. All right, we got to leave it back a little bit. We don't want to go up too far here because that pins up close. I want a 9-wood in. It should be about. I did not want it to be this distance, but we're still okay because this 9-wood's a beast. But CM, I'm going to put something in here, and I've given it to everybody else. But this is going to be your max carry distance for all of the clubs that are available on PGA. It's the same clubs that were on your on your machine as well. But I didn't have all of the clubs available because there's not as many clubs for PGA, and I had to do this. I was doing this off like not an online game, so I could guarantee that in the testing that we hit dead straight. So this will have all your max carry distances. Ah, shit. Okay, so the no weather on newer courses. This is one of the reasons why I'm happy that PGA. No. I'm happy that PGA is not allowing us to be updated from older machines. Hi, Paul. How you doing, bud? I'm doing okay, man. We're living. But it's because they had the idea that you could update. They let people upgrade your old Golden Tee Golfs from prior to live machines, right? So by the time that they started upping the game engine and graphics capabilities, they had about 60% of the market using hardware from pre-live, so 2004 and older machines. And they could not handle the rain. And when the rain would go off, the games would basically freeze. So they had to remove it. Oh, I don't like it either because it's not right. There's some fun things about it, but it's almost too like on a putt. It doesn't hurt your putter at all. I don't think it changes your putt distances one bit. But on your chips or your approach shots, the ball goes no. It stops dead. No, I didn't just do that. Why am I? That was 130 and it went no. Well, we're on 28 pace again. And now we're on. I'm sorry, we're on 28 pace. If I missed those, and I missed. My God, what a terrible shot! Oh God, that's horrible. No, I'm still clean. I'm clean. I'm golden tee par, but now I have no room for mistakes. Well, I can mistakes and make. We can tie now. So in case you don't know what I'm saying about golden tee par, it's the max score you can get without holding out in any given setup. So it can change on some courses because you'll have some holes that are drivable, some setups, and some that aren't. But this year's courses, or the old courses, where this one for sure was always 28. There's nothing. Well, no, that's a lie. It could have gotten up to 30 on some setups. Now that I'm thinking about it. Because you could drive one, you couldn't drive another par 4, but you could put it like inside of 30 yards kind of thing. Also, CM, if you ever get stuck on a course or you need some help on it, shoot an invite. I don't care if it's for nothing, but we'll play it live and you can kind of get some tips on the course as I'm playing it. Oh, so do you have your... Okay, so you would need to have the GT Caddy app. You can get it from the iPhone store or the Play Store or the Apple Store, either one. Okay, so in that app, what you're going to do... I haven't watched a single game of baseball yet, Alex. But what you're going to do in that app is you're going to go to friends first and shoot me a friend. It's word of mouth. You can find me there. I'll accept it, and then you can send invites, right? And there are games that you pick. You'll have to play with it a little bit to figure out like all the intricacies of it, but it's pretty self-explanatory. That's what I'm playing right now. All these games I'm playing against an opponent. Shit. And this is why I really didn't want to mess up our going before this hole. Oh, well, Robert, it is. Yeah, I'm not talking about it yet because this setup is really bad. Shit. I mean, that's really bad. I've never had this line before. All right, this goes against everything that I do, but... Wow, getting that eagle is huge. All right, good man. I'm going to accept it right away. And I'm sure there's a lot of people in here that play invites as well. So if anybody here needs a friend and wants to play some invites, get them in one of your guys' group lists. I don't send a lot, but I will host a lot of tournaments. Oh, shut it. Friends, damn. Invites. There we go. And we are friends now, sir. Welcome. No! What are you doing? Well, there's the one more stroke. You're the man right now. Wow, I did not think that was going to work. Woo! Yay, yay, yay. I work hard every night. All right, I got lucky here. This setup's too good. So safe. Ah. Yeah. Woo. He barely held it together. He barely held it together, but I did win. So, Caesar, no dinners for you, bro. Took 2 aces to not be word. Wait, what did I read? Here, it's all going to be under this. Oh, wait, your Venmo? Here, Venmo is this. Oh, and the last 4 if it asks are that. And then PayPal's this. You can hold off and keep going. I don't care. There we go. Now you're good. But so then you'll have a spot on your machine. Now there's a couple things. Is yours online, CM? That's the thing. If you're not online, don't send any invites because you'd have to go somewhere to play it. I'm sure you did set up your account. You're online. Hey, Maddie B. Okay, good. So because you're that, we're gonna play an invitational, right? And so I log in. And this is another thing on the new one. I don't have cards anymore or keypad. It's just my phone. Oh, we're going to play Eagle. Thank you, Wayne. I forgot about that. Dear God. I'm not very bright. Well, we have an Eagle right here. But you see how there's prizes on them, too? So these are all games I have against people that were playing for money. Now, take your seg. Take your kids to bed, man. I'm going to play this Eagle. I got to shoot it good. I did win. Okay, so we got to pin at 425. This can get on. And I'm not afraid of the putt on this one. So I'm going to hit it straight down the line. Goddamn, dude. I feel bad on this one because I can put a legit number on this course is probably 28. I mean, that would be my number, I'd say. But I could shoot a 33 or I could shoot a 20. So it's a little different. Fuck you, game. That's just fucking garbage. You play the putt to barely get to the hole, and that one I hit soft, and it still went past and didn't play the break at all. Nah, well. All right, so now I'm going to lose this. I'm going to lose this game. Oh, God damn it. I hate when the pins... I hate this look. Okay, we're good. We're happy. We're happy even though I've got a chip now. That's great. Nothing. Just my black cherry Mio. Yeah, we saved the Eagle. That hole, I had no problem with it for the first fucking 2 weeks of the courses. Now hole 2 is one of the hardest holes on the course now for me. Now, in this setup, this is pretty bad. Oh. That setup was terrible. I just know I'm safe going through those trees. It won't always kick on, but I haven't gone wet doing that. I did do that on purpose. I did do that on purpose, Justin. I just have a problem getting that. Well, really on that setup, that cut was almost impossible to get it to come back. But, Wayne, is there a certain hole you're having a problem with? Like, just, if you say 11, sorry, we got no help. We're all having that same problem. Well, that one I played more cut on it than I normally do, and I didn't realize it was going to kill the distance, or it was really more killed the height. Oh, thanks, Robert. The funny thing is I'm probably averaging 28.5 on this course, but it's like 32-24. That's why this is the best. I mean, it just won the Golden Tee March Madness. It won it because it is the best course ever made. I don't think that there's a course on it that has so many changes every time you play it. I mean, literally, you get almost a new course every time you play it. And that's with the original tees. It's crazy. No, fuck you. God damn it. Woo. I saw that, Robert. Thank you, bud. Yeah. Well, like this shot, I never had to hit this one before, and I've hit it like a ton lately. Yeah, now that's the best. That short look was always a problem for me. Now it's the easiest look. No, 27 was a push. You lost your dinner, Caesar. Yeah, like for the first month of the course, I didn't have that. That shot was never. I didn't see a way that low T driver was a shot at it. And now, like the last 3 times I played it, it's been that smooth shot right through it. Oh, that's it, because it's just Marc Muklewicz. The 9200 is if it asked you for the last 4. Yeah, I just added on for you. You can skip it, but a lot of people, I am hesitant with it when skipping it. No! How am I supposed to play that putt? Well, that's the thing, Wayne. Shitting the bed on this course, you have to shit the bed really bad. Like doing shit like that. Come on. How can I ever hit a ball 74? That's not good. I got it. Thank you, bud. Oh my God. Yeah. But thank you for chiming in, CM. I appreciate it. I tell you what, I know you may feel newer and like you don't know what's going on as much, but you already can see it. You're chatting, you're asking questions, gets everybody else involved, and gets me going off on tangents. But back to the Dom. So I went through the story with the original GT Go. And you guys saw the picture I posted of the original prototype of it. It's pretty funny. I'd have to go through again, but on the Word of Mouth Facebook page, it's one of my stream announcements. Yeah, see, this game should be way better than this score. I mean, I shit all over this. Sorry, I don't normally hit that shot on this. I just wanted to see what the distance was with my thumbs. This hole's distances are a little weird. They really are. They're a little weird. That was really bad. Wayne, hopefully you saw a shot or two. I didn't miss any of the hard ones. Okay, see him? It is a trackball thing. Well, it's a design thing, and let me show you why. Hopefully Richard didn't shut the image down. Let me see if I can find it. And I'll show you why, right? Oh, come on. Where is it? All right. I got to find an input. Richard, are you here? Are you taking my mouse from me? You'll know where this is. If you're here, take it. Yeah. You got it. The image for the trackball overlay is what I was looking for. I didn't see it on here, did I? All right, yep, there's Richard. He's got it. Oh, you got to change my resolutions. What a dick. I get why you do it now, though. All right, let's see what else we got. I got one, maybe two more games tonight. So you guys let me know if you. We don't have it. There it is. Yeah. Oh, you got it? Good. Yeah, pop it up for a second. All right. So when we're looking at this overlay, CM, that's how the trackball sits inside of the deck. It sits like that on mine. Oh, 4 disappears for some reason, Richard. Even better. So if you look at the overlay, that's the trackball. If you notice something weird about it, or that not perfect to me, you have a roller on the left side between the 1 and the A. You have a roller between the 1 and the 3, and then you have a roller we like to call the stabilization roller in between like select club and B. So it's not symmetrical. When you aim to the right, with the angle of the ball's on too, if you're aiming to the right, you have a chance that the ball actually goes off of the left roller. So you're aiming to the right shots. You have to figure out a way when you're hitting the ball to keep the ball into the surface. Oh, 4. Okay, I didn't know that. I always put 4 on and it disappears. Yeah, but so that's really it. It's not symmetrical. Now, in a perfect world, would I ask him to design it and say, hey, let's get these things all mounted symmetrically? Yes. The problem is, one, GoldenTeeTV doesn't make trackballs, right? That's someone else makes them. They do a good job. There's been 3 different companies that made them through the years that were used on GoldenTeeTV. So that ain't changing. Now, then you would have to send invites, Wayne. I'll play it a couple more times tonight. I'll say 28 on this as well. Again, we have no idea what's going to be there or not. And then sticky sand. Like, that ball would have been in the rough, and I would have had a really good chip. Now I might hit the wall. I might hit the wall with this chip. It's shit. All right, so 28's a push, 29's a win for me. No one is not there. But like that hole there, right? CM, before the sand changed, like the year this course was live, that ball would have ramped out of that sand and possibly been on the green, but at worst I would have had a 20-yard chip. And a 20-yard chip on hole ones, we're pretty much going to count those for me. Like, that's what I'm pretty much counting those. If I miss it, I'm mad. You know, we should just make a caveat. If we're doing these bets on course with changing pars, we should just say 1 off of par is my number. That's the over-under number. If I shoot clean, I win. If I shoot worse than clean, I lose. But obviously didn't do that there. We already made the number. In the end, it'll all work out the same because I'll just keep doing that shit. Moisture. Richard, I remember what I was going to ask you last night, and I totally, or when I talked to you on Wednesday or Monday, totally forgot, but now I got it. No, not anymore, Robert. I can't do it. It doesn't work the same anymore. It's a problem for me. I start Mondays at 8. Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday, I'm there at 9. No, it's really, it's honestly, as you start playing it, you're gonna, it's like the best score you can shoot without holding out. And yes, for Golden Tee, yes, we have Golden Tee par. We have it down for most courses. I could probably spout it off to you most of the time, but there have been some minor changes to functionality of old courses based off of changes they made now. So like, Catadreas Beach, they changed the sand. They changed a couple of spots where now they're out of bounds where they used to be playable, and it's changed it a bit. Then plus the sand being sticky, it takes stuff away from you. I'll say the same thing about like a course like Safari. There'll be holes before that were drivable because you could hit it off a sand spot and it would bounce once or twice and then jump up. Now they don't work. All right, so we got to get this. This is a setup I hate. I always hated this look. I hate going around the left because one of the trees behind the first tree, I got to go around the left. It's too good. Yeah, that was really short. Well, I mean, misspent youth, but I'm in. So see, I've played. I'm what we call an old school player. I played before it was Golden Tee Live. Like I'd started in maybe 2002 playing. So when Live came out, I literally was playing for a living for a while in there. Like it was viable then to do it. So. Yeah, it was. It's kind of fucked up. It's stupid to change courses that are not in release anymore. Like, why do you want to change the history? But, so I was probably averaging 10,000 games a year for 5 years. And then, so I'm in the 100,000s. Hey, Squirrel, what's up, my man? VIP. Well, that's funny too. Oh, you're at 500, dude. You're. I guarantee you, though, if you're average, what's your handicap at right now? Well, shit, I could have told you. I don't have it up anymore, though. Okay, like this one here. I mean, before I'd play this to hit the bunker and it bounced off the wall and kicked up nice. Now, I can hit it. I'm fucked, is basically what we're getting at here. What? Oh, Jill? Hi. All right. Yeah, well, you might have played some not logged in or other games. Yeah, you're good. I guarantee your handicap, if you just stick around, and you'll learn enough things that your handicap jumps to 20 within 2 weeks. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to play here. Because, look, a 10.5. All right, I've got to hit the high T 8.5 here. That's what I was afraid of. Thank God it stopped. Oh, he saved it. Good. Oh, that hit the fucking. No, that's not your player name, man. Two-hearted. There it is. I was looking. That's Richard King, by the way. He is the producer extraordinaire. Not just, wow, come on. Not just for me, but he's helped me out a whole bunch with this, with the streaming stuff. But he actually did all the streaming stuff for all the tournaments for a while. Now IT is doing it. 296. Again, I can't play this out of the sand, so I have to hit the green on a 5. I'll take it. Thank you, sir. But it just sucks because that's not. I would have gone right at it before, and maybe even not even high teed it, bounced it on the sand. You can't do that anymore. Oh, sweet. Well, you didn't happen to record my 5 better in the first round in Wisconsin, did you? I mean, it was real. I mean, it's funny. I probably have more recorded rounds than anybody than Skipper. And the two fucking only got one of the 3 best rounds I ever played, which is crazy. It sucks. No, Richard, he doesn't have it. He wasn't recording the second monitor. So the only part of that they had recorded was when they switched it to being on screen. It is an experience, and it's an experience thing. Yeah, exactly. I know. It is an experience thing a lot of the time, and you're going to hear me if you were to join any of the groups or anything, you'll hear me say something to people, and I'll tell them to fix the Zoom, right? Well, a lot of people don't have their television and the game set up correctly, and if the Zoom is right, I can tell you, and based off of that my 5-wood high T barely gets over the top of the screen from at an object 70 yards away from me. Kind of thing like that. So it's really important to me, especially when I'm playing a course for the first time when they come out, that I'm playing on a monitor that it's right. Now, for you, I'd recommend that you look at this right now on your home edition CM. You're going to hit the operator menu button, the little button underneath on the front. And you're going to go into troubleshooting shortcuts, and you'll see a screen size adjustment. Make sure that the outside of the block, it's like the block thing that you do when you're setting up any of the gaming consoles or on a PC. Make sure that you can see the whole square, because if you can't, you're off of it and you're going to get messed up when you play on other machines. Oh no, he said he did. He said he did, Richard, and he was like, he grabbed me and he's like, hey man, I'm gonna just send you an ISO of that recording. And we're gonna, so you can do commentary over it and talk about what you were thinking. And I was like, yeah, that sounds awesome, dude. That's a great idea. And then he's like, yeah, you'd have to be doing commentary for 5 holes because we don't have it. We only have from hole 14 on. Luckily, they caught my last hole out. Well, to be honest, I hit the number dead right on the Golden Tee par thing for this, because if I hold out once. Actually, I kind of got 2. No, I got it. 28's a tie. Yeah, you're a hole short. Oh. But I hit the number right on the head. I mean, I chipped in one extra time, but I lost the one-on-one. So, I mean, the number of 29 being par was pretty much spot on, honestly. So I shot one better than, well, one, maybe 2. The problem is that I couldn't really stick that one green. All right, let's see. Do I have any invites of Eagles? I probably will, of the one that I just shit the bed all over. Unless that person even shit worse. Yeah. Let's give away another $50 on fucking up. Every day. All right, let's see if I have an invite. You know what? Fuck it. I don't have an invite for it. So we'll just play. I'm going to play Eagles one last time. I'll play Eagles one more time. Game until they fade away. Hey guys, I know CM's asked a few questions here tonight. Guys, please, I beg of you, if you're watching, you haven't talked at all, I'll say 28 again if you want. I'll say 28. But if you guys are watching and you're not commenting and you got questions or you're scared to comment, don't be, guys. Not going to insult you unless you're really stupid. No, I'm just kidding. But you really help me out when you guys ask questions. All right, we'll try it. This one is a good play for everybody. Ah, shit. We're going to try the A1, and I don't think my straight was going to be good. You guys, you don't know. There have been times where somebody's questions got me off on a tangent, and we were here for 4 or 5 hours fucking with stuff because of somebody's silly question. No, absolutely not. Okay, so that's a really good question. Here's the thing. You want one fluid motion backward, and really, once it's here, I have not qualified yet. Once you get here, once it's back, nothing. Doesn't change shit. It's done. My pullback's done. So the problem is if I keep it spinning on a straight pullback shot, Let's look a little physics into it. If you got something moving that way, you change its direction, you're going to have a variance on the forward way more than if you just hit it when it stopped moving. The shot that I'm hitting when I'm hitting the spinnies is because I want the ball moving out directionally when I come forward, because then I don't, if I'm trying to hit a C3, full C3, I don't want to have to lose half my power going directionally. I want to have to aim into this area here, like the 2.5. So when I'm spinning it to the right or to the left, I'm not changing the shot at all. It has nothing to do with the backswing. It's not, my forward swing doesn't need to go all the way out. It's going to help me get all the way out. So when I see people spinning it backwards on straight shots, all you're doing is fucking yourself. Don't do that. I'm going to fuck myself here, I think. Yeah, a lot. Exactly, though. But I mean, if we're looking at it pure physics, right? Let's say that my max swing forward was the max swing straight to 2, which is 142 miles per hour. Well, if that was all I could hit it, and that was as hard as I could possibly swing, if I hit that hard going to the 1, well, I've lost 45 of that. Yeah, I did say 28, yes. I would be only able to hit that, I mean, literally half. It's not half because it's the a squared plus b squared equals c squared type thing. But I would not be able to hit it the max distance going that way. So it also helps you from not having to be in the area of the 1 or 3, right? It's hard. It's more than I really want to get into tonight. But yes, you are correct. What you're saying is very, very close to the 100%. Okay, I don't know how that doesn't get down. All right, I'm going to do something stupid here. That almost worked. I tried. I'll take a birdie there. Fuck it. Rather than going way deep on it. Wow, that's bad. Oh, I misread that. Woo. Wait, what did Caesar say? Where? Yeah, we absolutely do, Richard. Oh, God, look at that pin again. So it's got me tucked pretty far behind the wall. I'm fine with it. Yeah, it did. It sure did. Hi, John. How you doing, bud? In case you guys aren't following what I'm doing here, your key on this tee shot is release or bite. Release is even better because that ball hits once and it's on that surface and it stops. We're doing good, brother. And then you're going to notice, too, that you don't have any distance issues from there either, getting in. So you get it up to right where the peak starts on the middle of that fairway, and you can get on the green in 2. So, CM, I don't know, you're still pretty low on the game count. I don't know if you're getting the ball up to the speeds that we got. But just know that you're straight to 2 with any pullback. You can hit it 142. And it goes up incrementally out to the edges to 158. Yeah, exactly. So really what your goal right now for me giving you a goal, if I was going to, I'm not trying to be that presumptuous that I have that legal right to do. But if I was going to give you a task on Golden Tee, I would say you need to work on being able to hit the ball up to 142 miles per hour on a pullback shot, right? You need to get to 142 on your straight shots. After that, everything else is teaching. And really that chart, that list I gave you, all the distances, that's it. That's based off of that number. The 142 is the magic number. Anytime you hit straight to the 2... Yep, no pullback, dead straight to the 2 is 123 is the number. A pullback makes that number go up to 142. So going back to it though, guys, the stream isn't here for you guys to watch me be an awesome Golden Tee player. Yeah, sometimes I like it to be, but I have a theory that the stream isn't about me, it's about you guys. So I'm here to help you guys learn and get better. Any tips I can give, if you got questions, just go ahead and ask. Well, so then I know, based off of my charting and my knowing my distances, it's easier to hit the max distance than, let's say, to take off 5 miles per hour. Like hitting 142, I can do that almost every single time. Hitting 135, maybe half the time, I'll be in a very close variance, but I'm not going to hit that number all the time. So I then use my clubs and the tees to adjust what I'm doing. But I'm more than likely on a shot that I'm not cutting, I am picking the club that my max distance is the distance that I want to hit. Yeah, that's why we came here a week early to party. That's it. Yeah, that's why it was all about me. I appreciate it. Thank you, Richard. Okay, so we learned this last time, but this shot is not good right now. So we did this last time and it worked. We're going to try it again. When I can't get over the trees and far right, this worked out fine. I do and don't. Okay, so last time this was... I hit it the wrong distance. Shit. Okay, 1. That's going to turn enough, maybe. What is short? No, that's bad. So... Oh, that works. Wait, where did I miss? Okay, so I actually play my cuts quite a bit different. You're gonna see with me, CM, I take the club. So let's say I was playing this, okay. Distance wise with the wind, that's a 4-wood. Well, yes and no, Caesar. That's gonna change quite a bit. Okay, but we'll go back into that. So if I'm doing a cut shot here, and let's say I'm hitting a 5-wood for the cut shot with this outwind, you would think, okay, cool, I got an outwind, that should be good. I would play up 1 club and cut it, and then I'm hitting my cuts in the about 100 to 110 to 120 range. So I hit them soft because I find it's really easy to get my lines in the cuts that way. A lot easier than it is for me to try to hammer a shot on a cut. That doesn't work out for me as well because, like you said, we showed the symmetry on the ball. It's totally asymmetrical. So when I hit hard to the right, the way I hit it, it works out fine. But there's a chance that when I hit it out to the right, that it reads mostly straight because it's jumping off the roller that's controlling it. But when I do my soft shit, when I do like this, never coming off. I'm on it all the time because most of the time my hand's on the ball, putting pressure on it. But at different strokes for different folks, that's going to be something you'll start playing around with and seeing how you like to do it. I mean, as much as I hate to admit, this game is definitely very individualistic, but you need something you've got a lot of tools at your disposal to start watching and learning from. So you definitely want to take some things. Just cite me in a bibliography somewhere, and every hole I'll be like copyright, word of mouth, yada, yada, yada. Again, on this setup, you see this? This is crazy, Wayne. Well, no, we didn't. Yeah, actually, two people fell down the stairs. Jordan's dad fell down the stairs, and then I forget, was it Bob Ludwig? I think Bob Ludwig broke his arm on the outside stairs. But let's be honest, it wasn't about player safety. It's because it was a pain for them to get the machines up the stairs. Yeah, it's working. It's worked every time I've hit it. Low T 8.5. I haven't hit anything there. It was Bob, right? I think it was. Yeah, he broke his arm. No, we're actually talking about. We're talking about Owen. Thank you, brother. We're talking about the St. Louis tournament at the golf course. And honestly, that was probably my favorite place to play a tournament. I thought I was so comfortable. Now, Luna's hitting a 4. I saw him hit a 4-wood at this. Oh, whoops, strong club. Oh, that one gets up to the top. Fuck you. I loved it because my knees and feet hurt less from that than I ever had. I'm always skipping the 2-iron. Almost if I can't go straight or baby cut around, I'm hitting that. Oh God! And then you missed the easy one. That's okay. At least it's a birdie still. Might be an eagle still. Now the heat was a problem. And again, also, my machine went dead, so I spent 2 hours working on it, and then was able to get yelled at for working on their machine. But hey, that's how I live, man. That's how my life's been. I really don't need to be yelled at ever fucking again from people in Golden Tee. Not friends, I'm saying it just isn't going to happen again. That shit will never happen to me again. I will say it will never happen again without repercussions to the person who does it. All right, that's twice I've gotten tiered putts to go in. That's not normal. Ugh. All right. That was too easy. Woo! All right, guys. Welcome our new guy. What's your real name, CM? It's Kirk, right? Gravy, I do. Kirk, nice to meet you, buddy. It's a pleasure having you, but thanks for chiming in. Caesar, I'll tell Miss Jill you said hi. But guys, I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to try to go live again Friday too. Yeah, please don't forget, guys. There's something I never asked. Throw a like on the video when you're done or when you leave. I really think it gets me more money. So I appreciate we got some good tips tonight. So that's awesome too. But the likes are great. You guys got to do nothing for it. So hit a like on it for me. Love y'all. We'll see you guys on Friday. Fingers crossed. Should be Good Friday. Have a good night, everybody.